Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just a series of stretches on the table, which is good to kind of loosen things up. Also to assess and if your spine is tight or you're compressed or scrunched on your spine on one side or the other, especially if you have pinched nerve or pain down in your leg like sciatica. Also be looking a little bit into the lat here to see if there's tightness there as well. So you probably won't have a bolster like this. So what you can use is a couch, laying it flat on the floor. So what we're gonna do is to target one side or the other. I'm going to have one arm up and one arm down, and I can bring it a little bit across, but I want to make sure I'm turning the wheels here so I can kind of take out some of that slack from my low back and keep it a little bit flatter and channel the stretch up through the crown here. I can do the same thing with the head. So it's this little chin tuck and scoop here. So I can kind of pull up through the crown. So I'm kind of turning this dial like that one like that, and you should feel a little bit of a tightness stretch through your low back. And we're going to bias one side or the other by bringing one arm up, and that's going to open up on this side. So if I'm compressed in my left low back, I'm going to work to decompress. Now, I will bring my arm slightly across, but I'm still stretching through my crown here for a slight side bend. I don't want to compress too much on my other side, especially if that's the painful side on the other way. And I am minimizing that because I'm not going against gravity here or not being pulled down by gravity. But if I go side to side here, I should be able to feel if one side's significantly tighter. And if I can channel that up through here and open that up, I can decompress more specifically on each side as I do this. So this is a nice way to kind of start getting things going with this kind of idea of like opening one side or the other. I can also tie things in like a rotational piece, or I can kind of come across here as I lift up, or just in general kind of twisting a little bit, that spiraling, to try to open up a little further and get into that fifth wheel. That would, you could transition that right into, if you got away from the couch, into your sideline rotational movements here. So again, turning that wheel, tucking chin here a little bit, and kind of working through there. And then I can go into my twisting through here and my hinging there, and just working through there and doing that on both sides to work out any kinks along there. But do make sure that you're protecting your back, you're twisting from here. That's why you want to use your hip and your torso to manage all that. And that's good there.